there were so many calls before the game, and most of your players were involved. So do you think that your team had so much to do out of the pitch than on the field of play?
What were they supposed to do when they are being attacked?
They're players.
Players, so they were supposed to keep quiet and be attacked. They were supposed to keep quiet while the door is closed for them to go into the stadium. That's what you are saying.
But what they were doing was not a sportsmanship.
It was a responsibility for who? Because we are an away team and the security guys are taking them. So who was supposed to protect us? If the same security were taking us, what were we supposed to do?
You were supposed to walk around.
And do what? Because I was part of the people that were trying to open the door and they refused to open the door. So, sorry, please ask questions like a journalist, not like a Simba supporter.
I'm not a Simba supporter.
Yeah, please. And understand one thing. We were here. We are supposed to protect ourselves. How are we going to protect ourselves? If people who were hired to protect both teams were only attacking us, what were we supposed to do? You are saying we're supposed to stop and fold our arms while we are attacked. That's what you're saying.
Okay, let me just explain.
If Simba was getting the same treatment in Botswana, will you be happy?
Let me explain.
There's nothing to explain because yours is to ask questions pertaining the game, not what you are saying. You are talking about our team using too much energy out of the field. What is that? You are saying we are fighting people who are fighting us. What are we supposed to do? Keep quiet and allow them to beat us? Are you aware how many injuries we are having here? And you are excited, you come sit there and you tell us what we are supposed to do. While you are aware, you do not even record whatever that happened here. And you have the guts to come and ask me that my players were doing too much off the field. What kind of a question is that?
Okay, come to the next question that I'll ask.
Thank you very much. Go to the next question.
The first question one, I asked if you think that Simba was too much bigger than you because you failed even to make one attempt in the second half and you made only 2 attempts in the first half, while you also failed to score against them in home ground.
Please rephrase your question. Rephrase your question. If you say Simba was big for us, we are playing Champions League with Simba. Which Simba was bigger than us?
But you say that they overpowered you on the field.
I don't think you heard
and
me.
You explained about Kapombe.
Please, my brother, please, with due respect, interpret what I said, not what you wanted to hear. I never said Simba overpowered us. I said we made mistakes, we lacked leadership, and lacking leadership does not mean that opponents overpowered us. One thing that happened in the match, Simba had a plan of playing forward passes, which ended up maybe managed to allow them to get goals. 2, we created opportunities. Maybe we were watching another match. You did not see the 1v1 that we missed. You did not see other opportunities. So a game of football, the way it was, Simba were home, Simba were desperate for goals. Obviously, areas where they wanted to play were sometimes available for them to play. But I don't really believe that on the day they really dominated. They played to score. Even if you can go through maybe the stats, you'll see how many forward passes they have made today, which resulted in them scoring.